Okay, all right. I hope the audio is clear. Let's go. So हम क्या बनाने जा रहे हैं? We'll discuss that first. We'll be making a Tinder, basically a dev Tinder. So the inspiration is taken from Akshay's project. I'm not going to use this video. Might be a copyright issue. But yeah, you can go to this website and uh, see the curriculum basically. Uh, and to be honest, he's a mind-blowing teacher. I'm pretty sure like most of you guys know him. But yeah, so yeah, let's get started. Let's start with the requirement first, like what we are gonna make and everything. I hope the recording is going live, right? So okay, all right. So for this particular part, we'll keep this pretty simple. We'll have 3 or 4 APIs here. So let's say a Tinder application, like let's explore what Tinder looks like basically. I'm pretty sure most of you have used it. If not, so yeah. So yeah, see, when we land on the Tinder, there's two options to create an account and log in. So yeah, we'll not use this one. More option, login with Facebook, login with phone number. Okay. Alright, so this is their login screen, create account, more option, login with phone number. Okay, so for login and sign up, they take phone number, but we'll take a different approach. The implementation would be same, but yeah, let's see the two APIs that we'll need first is sign up and login. Alright, alright. So okay, for the sign up part, what details do we need, right? So yeah, I've made this API in past, like I have followed the tutorials, but here uh, I'm doing it again. I already have few of the video uploaded on my playlist, but it does not make any sense for the new user because I started recording through the middle of the course. So yeah, so I thought like let's start recording again and it would be a revision for me. So yeah, so yeah, let's discuss something else before we dive into that. Let me add some arrows here as well. Okay, so yeah, just off the top of my head, like the few rules that I'm gonna follow in this tutorials are, we'll be using less of the chat GPT or any other AI tools. I know that development is very easy with the AI tool, but I have a philosophy that if you are learning something new, the more you use these AI tools, you really have a weak fundamentals if you are going to use the AI tools straight away. We'll try to use it as minimum as possible. We'll try to debug ourselves. We'll go to Stack Overflow. We'll read some documentation here and there. But yeah, we'll try to resolve the error by ourselves. Like let's say for the 5 times, 6 times, 7 times, and if it all fails and if we think that we are stuck, and then we'll go to ChatGPT. So the basic thing would be same, like we'll use the less of the AI tool. But yeah, if you are expert enough, feel free to go ahead and use the ChatGPT. But yeah, so let's discuss this sign up and login APIs. So for the sign up page and login for the sign up and login API, will need first name as well. First name. Okay, so we'll have to make this a little bit bigger. Let me expand this. Okay. last name, email, and password. What happened to this? Okay. And for the login, we'll take email and password. Okay, so this sign up and login, this whole collective thing would be connected to a collection. So I'll explain along the way like what is collection and what is document in MongoDB. But let's assume that it's a user collection. So what basically is a user collection, right? If you go here, MongoDB collection and document. So yeah, let's see. Instead of table, MongoDB database stores its data in collection. A collection holds one or more boson document. Documents are records of row in a relational database table. So basically, collection is an entity in your database. So let's say if I have a user collection, so everyone who sign ups on my app will be an entity of user, will be an instance of user, right? So what will user have, right? First name, last name. As of now, then I'll store email, password, and what does Tinder have? Photo URL, right? You can upload your photos as well. Photo. Uh, what is your age, gender, and what do you write about me? Something like that, yeah. Let's make this a bit bigger. Okay, so we have a starting point. We'll make this API login sign up. Let's say, let's say with that, we'll also create two more APIs. Log out, forget password. Right. These are the extra one that we have to create. But yeah, we'll focus on this sign up and login. And before we get started on this API, we'll have some other things to do as well. Like what do we need? First, we have to create a database. Right? So we need a database. We need to set up connection with that database. Connection with database. All right. So yeah, these are the starting things that we're gonna need. I'll have some water. Right. So let's start with it. Let's get started. Right. Mm, let's create a new workspace. Create a new workspace blank. Right. We'll call it as Tinder revision. For you guys, it might be the first time, so you can name it Dev Tinder or something like that. So we'll create this. Right. So it's a empty collection as of now, but yeah, no worries. Let's go to GitHub. Mm, repositories. So yeah, look here. I already have DevTender backend, which I was following through the course, and also tried implementing the same feature here. Full stack shop edits and e-commerce app. I will get to it eventually. Uh, let's go. No, we go on the desktop. Create a new folder. New folder. Let me rename it. Tinder. Alright, so we have a Tinder here. We'll go to CMT. We'll start it with get in it. Let's initialize it. We'll open it in VS Code. Okay, so we have our VS Code open. We change the theme. It does not look good. What do I want? Uh, 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 uh. Let's choose this one. Let's look good. Just a second. Yeah. All right. Okay. So all right. Okay, so let's see index.js. Mm, let's see if this works. Okay, it does not print. Okay, so if we move this out, yeah, okay, no worries. We'll, we'll figure it out. All right. Function commit. We'll give this as private public. All right. Yeah, sorry, I went to get some coffee, but yeah, let's get started. What do we need? Let's go to, let's start with NodeMon first. Yeah, install one by one. Express npm. We'll need Mongoose as well. Oh, okay, Mongo Flutter node modules. Install Express. Right. Let's see how we configure node mode first. Node mode. Okay. Start. Node mode server.js. So in our case it would be node mode src index.js. Right. Let's see if this works. Okay. So it's working. Let's see. Alright, so yeah, the node one is working. So we got one thing out of the way now. So node one is done. Express is installed, Mongoose is installed, MongoDB is installed. Let's go to MongoDB. Let's go to Google first. I want to create a new account for this particular project. Click on my purpose. Add another account. Create an account for my work. Alright. forget my phone. Okay. 3 1 3 1 8 9 9 agree. Do we have any new mail? Alright. Not now. Okay. Submit. What is the primary goal? Young MongoDB. This is smooth experience. Microservices. Choose this free version. Okay. All right. That the cluster is created. Okay, so being created. All right. Let it work. Okay. Let's start with the express. Let's do this letter. Species getting started. Okay. Cons express equal to require express. Put 3000. We'll get this. this setup here. Yeah, we need this cluster first. Okay, alright. The cluster is created. Okay, create this password. And let's try this for now. Choose a connection method. We have installed in MongoDB. Working with this connection string. Config database.js. Oh, so we have a config folder here. We need to connect to database, right? So we'll write the code for the connection here. Okay. Hmm, what do we need to connect? Mongoose, right? Mongoose. Click start. Hmm, connecting to MongoDB. Mongoose.connect. Alright. Let's get started. Mongoose. Const connection database. Connection to database. Alright. This will be an async function. Try catch. Always wrap your code into try catch. Dot. Now we'll print the error in the console itself. What was here? Mongoose.connect, right? Okay. I have to replace this other URL. Take this. Okay. DB password. Alright. Okay. So we have this. Connection to database. Let's see if this works. to start the server only after the connection is made. Uh, Let me check. We are on the same path. Let's see if this is similar. Okay, dot then console.log. We have a catch in. Alright. Alright, yeah. Connection to and app.listen port, server active on port. We'll take this one here. And we have a catch as well. So these are the basic stuff you should know about database connections. So you have to know something that your server should only be active, right, after the connection to database has been made. Otherwise होगा क्या कि let's suppose your server is active on whatever port you have chosen, right, like 3000, and database connection उसके बाद भी establish नहीं हुआ है. That would be a huge problem because क्योंकि एक बार आपका सर्वर एक्टिव हो गया तो आपके सारे राउट्स जो रहेंगे वो हिट होना शुरू हो जाएंगे. All the routes that you will create, right, will start creating route in the postman, right. तो जैसे ही सर्वर एक्टिव होता है वो सारे राउट्स हिट होना शुरू हो जाएंगे, बट आपका डेटाबेस कनेक्शन मेड नहीं बना नहीं है अब तक. तो what if the route demands something from the database, right, like from the login. In the login API you need to check the email and password that is stored in the database. But आपका database connection हुआ नहीं है and your server is active, so that would be a problem, right. So only make your server active. This app.listen should only be active once the connection to database has been made. If this connection fails somehow, so server should not start, because if database is not active, then what's the point of having the server active, right? So make sure that you get this point, and it's a good practice as well. Okay, so connection made to database. All right. Hmm. We'll go to MongoDB and we'll see if there's something created here or not. Name the collection, name the database, MongoDB. Mm, I had one link read somewhere that you can rename the database somehow. Alright, it's not here. It's something like you put on after this portion. Uh, okay. Alright, no problem. Okay, so Okay, so we need to create a model, right? Before we create the API. Alright, let's create this model first. So we go to Mongoose schema, defining your schema. Alright, user.js because we are creating a user model. Const mongoose require mongoose. What else do we need? New schema. Okay. So our schema will have first name, last name, email and password first. Right, let's go. First name, last name, email ID. Let's call it email. Password for now. Okay. Schema types. Schema type key. Type key is a special property in Mongo schema. Typing of schema doesn't let you know given type. Okay. So first name would be of type string. Same goes for last name. Same goes for email. Uh, in our application, email should be unique, right? Let's see if we have an option for unique here. Required. Okay. So this is also required. True. Last name is required as well. Email is required as well. Password is also of type string. And required is true. Correct. Validate get set multiple transform. Okay. Alright. String trim. Let's trim the email. So if user sends something like this, right? At the rate gmail.com. We'll store it something like this because no matter what, like this and this will work. So we'll trim it. Alright. So we'll trim the email, but we'll not trim the first name and last name. Maybe they want the first letter to be capital. But yeah, after that, dates, buffer, mixed object IDs, boolean, array, maps. Where do we find unique? Because email should be unique, right? This is schema type, connection, schemas, defining the schema IDs, let's see as well, options, right? Defining a schema, creating model. Run with this right now. Instance of the model. Query helper indexes. Unique schema.prototype. Maybe doesn't. Okay, so this one. This is what I'm telling. You have to figure out on your own. And maybe read through Stack Overflow. But yeah, don't use the AI straight away. Like, let your brain struggle a little bit. That's all you learn, right? Okay. Uh, okay, so user schema, we have first name, last name, email, password, required is true. Okay, last name, first name. Do we need anything more? Uh, like for the name part, right? Cannot make this unique because people can have same name, last name के लिए भी same. email should be unique क्योंकि एक email से एक ही बंदा register होना चाहिए. Password, string. Okay, let's add other field as well, right? Maybe photo URL. So photo should be present, right? Type string. Let me check something first. Title string. Main string. First main string. First string. Drive string. Yes. Okay. Yeah. So it's similar. I was worried like if it's a capital letter or not. These are the small things you forget, right? But no worries. If something breaks, we'll figure it out. Mm, what else do we need? Photo URL. We need age, right? Type would be number. But we want to restrict a person with less than 18 year of age. Yeah, so here it is. Min would be 18. If you are not 18 plus, not allowed. Max, no limit on the max. No worries. Of gender, skills, right? We also have skills. Uh, Skills can have multiple properties, right? I mean, for me it would be React, front end, back end, cooking, hiking, traveling. So how do we define that, right? Let's check getter search schema.path. Schema में कुछ मिलेगा? We will find something here. Okay. Mongoose support arrays of schema type. Schema type are also called primitive array. Arrays are special because they have implicitly default value of empty array. The documentation is good, but maybe मैं उतना अच्छे से पढ़ नहीं पा रहा हूँ उनकी डॉक्यूमेंटेशन, हो सकता है इसीलिए। या रिकॉर्डिंग तो चल रहा है, ठीक है। array of string in Mongo schema. See, someone already have that doubt, right? Person schema. Let's check save array of string, right? I can't save array string using Mongo. This record body tags schema by tag array and specify array of string in Mongo is like skills should be of type string. Okay, so alright, we broke something. Most likely this is the area of string check. Okay, something like this will work. I don't know, we will rename it. Skills required type string. Let's confirm if we are on the same page or not, because why not? Type string, right? Yeah, okay. Alright, ठीक है। Skills हो गया, age हो गया. Now we have gender, right? We'll allow 3 genders, maybe male, female, and other. Let's see. Do we have enums here? Enums. Okay. Yeah, we have enums here. Let's see how they work. Enum adds an enum validator. Okay. Okay. So how this works is schema string that enums, alright, const enum with custom error message. Okay, values message path. Okay, let's copy this. Should be male. Female. we'll have to test it. But for now, let's move on. We'll test once the API is created, but let us Google it. How to create enum? Okay. So string object, name status, type string, enum as one of the validators, creates type string भी डालना पड़ेगा. Do we have that? This string हो गया. Default value नहीं, we cannot assume the default value for gender, but ठीक है. Alright, this is our user collection. We now need to create a model out of it. Schema models. Schema equal to Mongo schema. This much we have done, right? We have created a schema, this one, and now we need to create a model out of it. Const tank model tank schema. Right. So one thing to remember, model name should be in capital, right? So we are creating a user model and schema to refer is user schema. Don't forget to export it. Dot exports equal to users. Alright, there should be some changes in our cluster right now. Once we have created the schema, right? Yeah, see, we have a collection here. Yeah, some put. I don't need this. I don't need this. I don't need this. Let's drop it. Yeah, okay. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. How do we close this? It's the first time I'm seeing. How we can help? नहीं चाहिए भाई help. Okay, got it. Let's save it again. We go and refresh. बटन था यहाँ पे, वैसे refresh कर. hold on. Maybe we need to make an entry in the collection first. But ठीक है, we'll figure it out. Why it's not reflecting. Created a user model. Sync changes. ठीक है, we'll take a short break. Maybe